For our debate topic, we were assigned the topic that social media has a positive impact on the United States, but I found that social media has a negative impact on the United States. And I would start off by arguing that social media usage has a negative impact on the environment. A 2021 study conducted by Google scientists and the University of California at Berkeley found the energy needed to deploy and train OpenAI's GPT-3 model was equivalent to enough electricity to power 120 homes for a year and produced 552 tons of carbon monoxide. Another study found that the carbon footprint of our devices is 3.7% of greenhouse gas emissions globally, and that is more than the aviation industry emits. That is a lot. Many social media platforms use AI. That's why I brought up AI. They use it in their virtual assistants, such as photo editing or searches. So it is important because AI is now being integrated into many social media platforms. This constant usage of our devices for social media and usage of AI within those social media apps just causes more greenhouse gas emissions and contributes to global warming. And the impact that this can have on us is corrupting our natural resources. AI machines use a lot of water to cool them, and we obviously need water to survive. Also, with global warming, there is the risk of droughts or just polluting our waters, and also potentially ecosystems collapsing and us not being able to get our food. And that in turn can cause pandemonium because people could then fight over natural resources. And in really intense situations, if they can't get natural resources, people could die. Another part of my argument is that social media is addictive. An article published by Cura states social media platforms have incorporated reward systems to increase engagement. This creates a feedback loop that's driven by dopamine, where users are left hooked and they're left in this uncertainty and they're seeking likes, comments, and all other social media validation. A survey from 2002 on internet addiction found that 9.6 of the participants were US respondents, and they claimed to be addicted to the internet. These studies are showing that people are increasingly becoming addicted to the internet and social media. And these social media apps are made so that we will be addicted and we will be seeking out this validation. And us seeking this validation can cause us to repeatedly check our devices and just be engulfed in this. This can cause distraction. If you're addicted to social media, you are constantly checking your phone all day and not paying attention to work or school. And I'm guilty of it. I'm sure there's plenty of times where I've been mindlessly opening social media apps and I should have been doing something else. And I will get frustrated with myself for doing it. I don't know about you, but sometimes I have to set alarms and just keep myself off of social media. This addiction is negative for mental health. It can lead to other mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, body image issues, and so on. And the addictive components mixed with the blue light from the screens can also disrupt our sleep. And also, depending on what content someone who is addicted to social media digests, if they struggle with something such as an eating disorder, social media may then recommend them videos all day of dieting or thin people, causing their eating disorder to get worse. And my other argument would be social media causes people to create a false, idealized version of themselves. Our textbook, Introduction to Human Communication, Perception, Meaning, and Identity, discusses how social media use is driven by the need to belong and self-presentation. It also discusses how people can select whatever information they want to highlight in their profile, and they put out their most positive qualities. So the structure of social media is built so we are seeking out validation, so we're going to put out the best parts of us so that we get that validation, and we only want people to see us at our best. I, of course, am not going to post myself after I get out of the seafood department at work. I'm going to post myself looking just gorgeous. So the impact of this could be a false judgment of other people. Somebody super manipulative or a bad person could make themselves great looking on social media. They could post themselves with puppies and helping elderly people, but really they're the piece of crap in person. And it could go to dangerous levels. You could meet a serial killer online and see their profile and see that they help out locally and are a great person. So it also leads to a lot of false comparisons. We're seeing idealized images of people that are edited and have the best lighting and makeup, and it's just something we can't achieve. So overall, I feel like these are very negative on our mental health and our environment, our sense of self, and social media overall, I believe, has a negative impact on the United States. I'm excited to see other people's debates and see your opinions on this.